Good evening. Yes, Sunday. There's no better day to listen to the Sundays on a Sunday. Just made myself a cup of coffee. I'm just getting to the CD singles ready. I have a box here, a load of stuff. Some guilty pleasures, I'm afraid, and some cool stuff as well. So I'm just doing that. And whoever wants to jump on board, more than welcome. I think Richard might be joining us tonight as well. Probably Michael as well. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. How are we all then? How are we doing? Can you hear me okay? Might need to bring that a bit nearer to me. Yeah, I used to buy CD singles in the day. Okay, Richard, no worries, no problem. Yeah, I used to buy CD singles in the 90s when I was a kid growing up. And of course, back then it was quite a relevant thing. But I think as we got into the 2000s, started slowing down a lot. And for a while, I just was not interested in CD singles. And maybe, I don't know, I was probably say the last 10 years, maybe 10 or 15 years, I've been slowly picking CD singles up. Really for nostalgia reasons, really, not to really sort of listen to them as such. Because a lot of those songs now I have on albums and other places, downloads, streaming and all that. Not that I stream, but So just for the collectability reason and the nostalgia reasons, really, and picking them up for a pence in charity shops. So I probably, I've got a bigger collection now than what I had when I was actually properly buying them brand new in the 90s and early 2000s. And I think actually I may have got rid of a load in the 2000s. Kept some and got rid of some. But I've amassed quite a collection now. I think I've been buying a few off eBay as well, like lots of a certain artist CD singles. I remember buying quite a few Green Day singles on eBay, and what else did I pick up? Stereophonics. I picked up quite a lot of Stereophonics CD singles. Not all the CDs I'm going to show are in my collection. There's a lot of other CD singles I have which are still on bookcases, CD cases, whatever you want to call them, storage units. So this is not everything in its entirety, but this is basically a box of kind of slim jewel cases ones. I tend to dig out the thicker jewel cases and put them on the shelves, but anything thin tends to go in here, in this box. And there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I used to sort of, I find in the charity shops, I used to kind of like price them more accordingly, like knowing it was a CD single. Oh, Zeb, you're right. You know, when they would sell them for maybe like 10p, 20 pence or something like that, 50 pence. Then if you come across an album, that'll be £1. But now everything just seems to be £1. Stage. Did you stay? How are we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I need to get rid of this outer. Right, here we go.
Oh, there he is. You are a human being.
I am. So yeah, like I was saying, CD singles. Years ago, they used to be priced in charity shops quite accordingly for like 10p, 20p, 50p, and maybe if we cross an album, it'll be £1. But now everything just seems to be £1. Even if it's a CD single, it's still £1 or whatever it is, as equal to an album. You're right, Jim. So picking up them like for pence now, it doesn't seem to be quite as easy as it once were, maybe 5-10 years ago.
Well, it's true. I'm trying to think, like, the last time I even saw a brand new CD single was at least 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
So
I can't seem to find them cheap anywhere. They're usually, you know, £1, £2 equal to an album. And you know, unless there's a nostalgia reason or I just want it to add to a discography, I can't really always justify, even if it's £1 or £2, to buy it. You know,
yeah, especially when it's like 3 songs and 2 of them are a remix of the first song, and then it's like, do I need?
Do I need it? Do I need it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of them. It's ridiculous. I was actually going through CD singles, pulling like what I have, and it's like stacks by like one artist and stacks of another, and then some random ones here and there. It's pretty ridiculous what I've picked up. But for me, it's like they're all obscure to me, obscure artists, mostly from the UK, because CD singles, at least as far as my experience, were not a big thing in the States, where they were huge in the UK. It seems to me, I could be wrong.
Arguably, you could say that you don't need any of them because you know what's the use for them. But it is, I guess, the pure collectors in us, and I suppose the nostalgia reasons why we do put them up.
Especially now. But
Especially
most
now.
of these I picked up as they were coming out. It's like, Feeder things. If I found out that Feeder were releasing a new album and if you buy this bundle, you get the CD single and the album and this. What did I end up with? All of it.
If I came across Feeder singles, I would snap them up. Two reasons. Because one, I'm a big fan of Feeder, like yourself. And secondly, knowing that their vinyl, like their early stuff, is still kind of kept on hold for the time being. So I'm kind of grateful to get any kind of Feeder stuff I can get my hands on, even if it is just CD singles. You know, because
Exactly.
when they hold off from certain material, it kind of entices you a bit further to buy a bit more into what they have. Or maybe that's just me.
Now they're just so hard to find anywhere, even online. You look for, let's say, Feeder or anyone. You look at CD singles on eBay, and some of them are cheap, but then shipping is terrible, or they're expensive, and I don't want to buy them.
Yeah.
They're rare.
I guess the main reason is we like the cover art, isn't it? It's the covers that we like, over the actual material itself. So that is a big part of it, I think.
That's true. or the B-sides that were not on the album. That's a big one for me.
Oh, there's that too, yeah. I can remember going around my friend's house, and he had a brother, and me and him, for whatever reason, went into his bedroom to have a look around. He had this glass cabinet, and inside it, he had every single Oasis single, like the whole lot. And I was always really impressed with that. I thought that's a really great idea, you know. Being around that was probably early 2000s. There was probably more singles to come later on. But I've always thought, I fancy doing that myself, and I've probably got maybe half of them at least. But another good 10 or 20 to get yet. But,
see, and that's the thing. It's hunting them down. That they released whatever. It's finding it now. Whereas back, if you had known that they were releasing them back in the day, you would have probably bought them or not. I don't know, but
yeah. I mean, I probably could still get them, but I think it is becoming a little bit more difficult now. I just thought it was a cool look, to have all those singles there. I thought that's a really nice feature.
yeah, display item for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
In fact, none of my Oasis ones are in this box, actually. How many do you have to show today, Richard?
I just brought like a pile of this and a pile of that, so we can do whatever. Take turns, show a bunch, or whatever you're thinking.
I was thinking about showing a bunch. I don't know what kind of number you were thinking about. Because I've got an absolute load here to last forever.
I think you and I are the same with CD singles. We just have a crap load of them. All genres, all types, everything from weird stuff to who the hell is that and beyond.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And I've still got stuff on my shelves. Yeah, I can dig out. So, but we'll see. Well, shall we say show 5 and then swap over for the next person? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. I've got a few of these things I need to remove, actually. Those like cardboard things you used to get in the paper. Maybe maybe not so much in America. I don't know, but we used to get loads of stuff from the Daily Mail, and so I got a load of those in there. I need to separate. Right then. Well, the first 5 then, and this is just a mix lot. My mic is slightly clippy, is it? Okay. Let us know, Zib, if it gets worse. If it's okay, I'll leave it for now. So, James, Born of Frustration. I can't even remember where this came out. When did this come out? Oh. Is there a year on it? 92. 92. And I do think I've got a few more on James, but I'm not quite sure where they are at the moment. Big hit from Robbie Williams, Angels. So, this has got a few extras on here. Actually, I don't think this is a single. I think this might be an EP. So I will remove that over there. It's a recent. Hey,
that's cheating.
I know it is. I know. I don't know why that was in the box. This is a recent pickup from a charity shop. Crowded House. Not the girl you think you are. So I think it was like this was £1. See what I mean? Everything's £1. That can go Space Neighborhood. I think you remember me talking about Space in the past.
Oh yeah, they're a band I want to check out. And, not easy to find here.
Top 10 hit, I think. Neighborhood came out in 1996. Very good song. You probably like that one actually, Richard. So that's what 3. A later one from Right Said Fred, You're My Mate. It came out late 90s, maybe 2000s actually. So yeah, You're My Mate by Right Said Fred. What else do we have? Oh, this is a bit of a guilty pleasure, this one. Living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So move those out the way.
That would be turn it off immediately for me. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
I do remember that one though. Oh dear. Wow.
It was quite. Yeah.
Well, since you and I are massive feeder people, I think I'll start with just feeder. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
Hello, world. This is kind of a mix and match of ones I've either picked up off of eBay or found in the wild just on absolute fluke. But this is a quite older one. This is the Buck Rogers CD single.
Oh, I'd like to get that.
And
Yeah.
I can't remember where I got this, but trying to remind myself what's on here. Feeder is notorious for putting B-sides and then never releasing them except on like a B-side compilation. So
Right.
Buck Rogers with Purple and Heads. But I do have a couple of compilations of them that are nothing but B-sides, and they feel like, a triple CD. It's ridiculous.
Songs that
Okay,
didn't make the album, then, I guess.
Say what?
Songs which didn't make the album.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, I love comps like that, especially Feeder's B-sides are so strong that you're like, why didn't you put this on the album? Probably because they had to just pare it down because they had so much stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What is this? This is Yesterday Went Too Soon CD single.
Yep.
Which has Rubber Band and Slider as extra B-sides on that one. A very cool green.
That's cool.
Okay, and this is one I'm pretty sure it says EP. Can I show it?
Yeah, if you want
it. No, it's an EP only because it has a video on it. It's like partly CD-ROM. All right, it's Feeder's Just a Day. It says EP. Love that cover art.
Yeah, it does look like a single. It's got that thin dual case, doesn't it?
Yep, it's in the super little one, but I just read it. It said EP. Emily Slowburn, and then there's a video of the Just a Day video, I guess.
Yes, they used to stick all the music videos on them, didn't they? Which you would just play them for your PC at the time. Good luck doing that now, which it probably won't work, will it?
This is a neat one because it has the original price tag on it, which was a whopping 99 pence. Or it could have been, I don't remember where I got this one either. It's Forget About Tomorrow. Another creepy cover.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff on this one. So it's a Cast of Thousands, Live at Brixton Academy, Forget About Tomorrow, Godzilla Goes to Mars. Don't know. Cement, I know that one. A lot of this is video. So this is kind of like a combination. Is this all video? This might be a DVD. Oh, it is a DVD. I didn't even realize that. It's a DVD. Cool.
Yeah, see it now.
Oops. My bad. How about Save Us? I think this was released as a CD single only, not put on an album at all. But it has Purify and Dove Gray Sands as the B-sides. And
I think that's a very good idea, picking up those feeder ones, actually.
Yeah. So is that 5 or is that 4? That's 4. One more. And I love this song. I was so excited with this song. They dropped this before the single. It was either the singles or the best of album came out, and it's Lost and Found. I freaking love this song.
Yeah,
And I also love that cover. It's kind of cool.
very cool.
But Lost and Found was huge for me. High Five, Lost and Found, acoustic, and a video on there too. So, yeah. So, yeah, Feeder put great B-sides. And one of the reasons I seek them out because their B-sides are just as good as the songs. And sometimes I haven't heard those. So,
Yeah, I'm interested in that Buck Rogers one because that would have been from the Echo Park album, wouldn't it? So if the
yeah.
B-sides are anything as good as that album, then you know.
Yeah, it came out. Well, of course, it's on white lettering over a yellow background, so I could barely read this. When did this come out? 90 something.
98?
Oh, 2001.
2001.
So, yeah, that was a neat find. I'm pretty sure I found that off of eBay. And whenever I find Feeder stuff and it's available from someone selling it in the States, it's usually fairly cheap, not really cheap.
Is that where you found it then from the States?
I'm thinking I found that on eBay.
From a American seller.
From an American seller. Or it might have been back when shipping wasn't extortionately expensive. And might got shipped from the UK and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg.
Just have a light on 1 second. It's a bit dark. Right. Yeah. 2, 3. Right, my 5 then. This could be a long video here. Right. Crocodile Shoes. Jimmy Nail.
3 hours.
Was this a hit in the US?
No, I've heard of Jimmy Nail, but I cannot tell you like what genre or anything.
No. Well, I suppose it's alternative, but he took on like this kind of cowboy kind of musically styled, you know, and this was quite a big hit in the UK in the mid-90s. So yeah, Crocodile Shoes. So I need to put that over there. She was quite a big thing in the US. Leah, you should remember her. At your best.
Not my thing, but oh well.
No, R&B. Not really your thing, is it? But yeah, I think it's her best single. And yeah, is that as well? I've got a load of Green Day here. This is just one of the singles I have. Green Day is Wake Me Up When September Ends. Picked up a load of Green Day singles. This is one of them.
Arguably their best song.
Yeah, yeah. I think I do have another copy of this. It's like slightly different variation because I think they used to do that, didn't they? Used to do like two same songs, like different variations for maybe
exactly
different B-side or whatever on there, or a slightly different cover. So yeah, we have that. Familiar with Ocean Colour Scene?
Vaguely.
This is one of their hits. You've Got It Bad. From the indie band. You probably like them if you got to know some of their songs. If you're not familiar with them.
The best of from them, if I remember right.
Yeah. Big hit. This was by Snap. Rhythm is a Dancer.
Rhythm is a Dancer. Yeah, I remember that from the clubs.
Oh yeah. So yeah, 92. Is it really 92? Wow. So yeah.
Seems like ages ago, doesn't it?
It does. Sometimes you think it's like more recent, and then it's like then you realise and it's even older than what you realise. Makes you feel old.
It does. It's like ouch, painful. Should I stick with Feeder or flip to something else? I think I will Let's see what this pile of 5 is over here. Not even gonna look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't think I'll show those 3 yet because they're 3 of the same thing. That's cheating. What's up here? Okay, this is getting into really weird territory. Oh, I can do that one. Okay, let's do this. Ready? All right. Are you familiar with the band called 100 Reasons?
Yeah, I think I've heard of them
Kind of
before.
emo-ish, not screamo, but math rock kind of. They did a project for, was it Rough Trade? It might have been a Rough Trade thing, that they did a whole album of covers with a bunch of different bands covering Smith songs. And they covered How Soon Is Now.
All right.
So I found that on CD single. I'm pretty sure I ordered this new. But the neat thing on this is they covered a bunch of other stuff. So they covered How Soon Is Now, Back in Black by AC/DC, Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, and then there's a video of them doing the How Soon Is Now on there. That is a cool one. The album itself is this, and it has a whole mess of, this is all Smith's covers done by like early 2000s NME up and coming type bands. So there's Million Dead. Are you familiar with Million Dead at all?
No, I'm not. No.
Frank Turner's band before, they're like a, not metal, like hardcore metal, but metal style band before he went solo. And I actually saw Million Dead at Reading Festival the year I went, or 1 of 2 years. So who else is on here? Cursive is on here. My Awesome Compilation is a band I liked. I remember them from England, and all the others are like, who the hell are these bands? Garrison, I do remember. So yeah, different Smiths covers. Okay, don't hold this against me, all right?
No.
Nick is going to do this, and he's going to kill me.
We don't pass.
Madonna's cover of "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." Why do I have this? Not sure.
It's because of the name. It's the name, isn't it? Rather than the song.
It could be, and I think because this is in my clubbing years, and they played this. This is the dance mix of "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina," which is halfway decent if you're on the dance floor and you're, drunk.
Sure.
But yeah. And then my other Madonna CD single is "Beautiful Stranger," which and the era of Madonna that I actually do like. "Ray of Light" music and a couple of other albums and that.
Yeah.
That era.
I like picking up Madonna stuff.
Oh, just 2 other mixes of "Beautiful Stranger" on there. Oh, the glare is killing me here. Here we go.
Yeah. I picked up a 12-inch single actually. I think it was Frozen.
Yeah, see, that was my other thing. It's like, should I get the 12-inch single or do I just get the CD single because it's there or what have you?
Yeah.
Then I have a number of U2 CD singles, and this is the Vertigo one. I can't remember if this was obviously a UK import because it has a 3 for the £6 price sticker on it. But yeah, U2's on here. Vertigo and "Are You Gonna Wait Forever?" So only a 2-song CD single. So is that my 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I showed an album. So I cheated. Sorry.
It's all right.
Put those in the all done pile. There we go.
Well, my next 5 are all James singles. I was getting them ready when you were doing your thing.
I love James.
So yeah, got a lot of singles from James here. So "We're Going to Miss You" with the Saputio figure as the art. When did this come out? I'm not sure. I think this is more later. Yeah, off the Millionaires album. So it would have been what 2000, I think, right about there.
Yeah, you're about.
Yeah. Oddly enough, it's got information on the back of it. So
Oh,
whether this is a promo or something, I don't know.
yeah, could be a promo copy.
Yeah, it could well be. Yeah, it was 50p. So adequately priced for a single, which is what we like.
Indeed.
James tomorrow. Tomorrow, late 90s, 97, I'd say.
It's a creepy cover too. Ooh wee.
It is. Yeah, it is. There's a few like that, actually.
I mean, for James, whoa, that's creepy.
And off the same album, equally as creepy, this one.
Oh
She's a
wow,
Star.
she's a
So
star.
yeah, see a similarity between the two.
Boyfriend,
But
girlfriend.
yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. But yeah, I love this single from James. She's a Star. I think it's a brilliant single of theirs. So two of their late 90s ones there. And also, I think this was the third single off the album, Waltzing Along. Got a feeling that was on there as well from that album, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 97. So yeah,
it
it
looks
was
like at the same time. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the third single from that album. And probably one of my all time favorite songs of theirs is "Say Something."
Ooh, very nice.
You got Jam J on there, and also "Say Something." So two singles, I guess. Yeah, and that's the inner.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, fly with James.
Yeah, James stuff is not easy, not terribly easy to find here. It's interesting. I don't know if a lot of it got released at all in the States, but I mean, like albums like Laid were huge because of the singles off of it. But then their popularity just kind of tanked here in the States. I don't know why. They're so good.
Yeah, I say they made the kind of like the late 90s, then kind of went down from off 97, I think. It's kind of disappeared almost. Or not disappeared completely, but just they weren't the same.
Okay, I have to be careful with this stack because there's one very compromising cover art that I won't. I'll put that one over there. But yeah, okay. So let's jump to Biffy Clyro. Now, you know I am a huge Biffy Clyro fan. And luck would have it, I jumped on board with Biffy Clyro pretty early on their second album, and they were releasing CD singles like crazy. So backtracking to get some of their earlier stuff was easier to do then than it is now, because some of these sell on Discogs for absolutely stupid money. But I'm pretty sure this is Biffy Clyro's first single, period, for 27. And this looks like your sticker copy, so this might be a promo copy too. And let me see if this was a stateside one. Nope, made in the UK. Biffy Clyro didn't, to my knowledge, didn't have a US issue of any of their albums up until Puzzle, which Puzzle finally got released in the States, and then since then their stuff has come out. But okay, so 27, which has 2 B-sides on the back. And they're another band like Feeder that do compilations of their B-sides, and I have like 3 of them. So pretty cool.
Cool.
Number 2 with their Just Boy single. And Biffy Clyro, for me, are just known for fairly fascinating cover art for a lot of their singles. What's on this one? Just Boy being Gabriel and Unsubtle. That out of focus sunset dog thing going on there. When did this come out? 2001. So yeah, I mean that's when my interest in all things, especially obscure things UK, really hit. Was around about 2000. Third one is off of their second album, which name escapes me right now. This is Questions and Answers.
I've never heard of
with
this stuff. Never heard of it.
say what?
I've never seen some of this stuff before. It's sort of very new
Yeah,
to me.
this is their early days, but they were on Beggars Banquet for started out questions and answers. Great song. Good practice makes permanent, and let's get smiling as B-sides. So that's 3. Then from the same album, it's the other questions and answers version 2. And it may well be I bought that in person for all I know, because that has HMV price tag on it. Might have been when I went over there. And this has Muckraker, Jawbreaker, and I Hope You're Done. So 2 CD singles that have 4 B-sides. Bargain.
Yeah, that's good.
And the last one out of that album was Eradicate the Doubt. I don't know who did the cover art on these singles, but they're spectacular, every one of them. One is a little compromising. This is a double CD single, so there's 2 things in here. What do we got? We got Eradicate the Doubt, Convex Concave live version, 57. Now the Action is on Fire. Eradicate the Doubt. Oh, it's videos and videos and videos. So this is a CD single and this is a DVD, which is pretty cool. I think that's one of the things I like about UK CD single culture back then. What they would do, two versions of a single. I don't know if it doubled the sales or if each one counted as one. I don't know how it affected the charts, but that was kind of the norm to have like a version 1, version 2, and Feeder did that too. So
Yeah, I don't often see it, but I have noticed on some of them are like that, but not many.
Yeah, I seem to have a lot of them. I have a Gary Newman one. There's 3 for the same song. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's odd that I guess some artists do it more than others. I've got quite a lot of stereophonics here, and a few of them might be like that. So I'm cheating here. I want to show 10 because I want to kind of like get this out of the way.
Sure thing.
Move on to other artists. And I'm sure you just love to hear all about stereophonics, Richard.
I like stereophonics. I wonder who got me into them.
They are a great band.
They are.
I don't dispute that. So yeah, More Life in a Tramp's Best. I believe it's from their debut album, if I'm not mistaken. And what do we have here? Traffic. This is probably one of my favorite singles of theirs. Traffic.
Cool cover art too.
That 2 from the first album. Local Boy in a Photograph. Local Boy in the Photograph. Yeah, this 2 was from the first album. So, and I think it was what 97 was this, and that's another variation. So, like you were saying earlier about variations, same song, just different album covers, maybe a different B-side on there. Who knows? I Wouldn't Believe Your Radio, one of my favorites of theirs, and Hurry Up and Wait, another great song. What else do we have here? The Bartender and the Thief, live from Cardiff Castle.
Cool.
So yeah, a live single. Bit odd what they've done, them doing that, but they did. The Bartender and the Thief. So yeah, another variation of that single. And Pick a Part That's New. What else do we have? CD2 of Live Festival EP. So technically this is an EP, not a single, but Stereophonics Traffic. And on the back we have More Life and Transverse, 1,000 Trees, Traffic, Local Boy in the Photograph. Recorded live at Belfort, France. So yeah, there you go.
Very nice.
Yeah, I do have a few more Stereophonics, but that'll be it for the moment. But yeah, nice little collection of Stereophonics.
As I'm trying to rotate too, so it's not like here's 500 meter CDs. Nobody wants to sit through that except us.
No.
Let's pull this one. Hey, Nick, final buddy. I hope you're watching. Gary Newman.
Yes.
Okay, now Gary Newman is an interesting animal because they did like anniversary reissues of Cars.
Yeah.
And so like a 20th or a 50th or whatever the hell. So
Do,
the
you,
first
do you have every single on CD?
I don't.
You don't.
I have an awful lot. I mean, this whole section of CDs over there, those 2 rows are all Gary Newman stuff, all of them.
Right.
So a lot of them are, album issues, live albums, all of that's all there. But there's a chunk that's taken out. That's CD singles. That's what this is. So first one is Cars. And this is the Carling Premiere TV commercial version. We don't get much in the way of Carling anything in the States, but so Premiere Mix, Extended Mix, Alive Down in the Park, and Our Friends Electric Live. This probably came out in 90 something, 96. So pretty sure I picked that up new, and number of times I could tell you I played that probably on one hand in what, 30 years. I remember when this one came out. So this is the Cars. They did it by like car model. So weird. So there's the 93 Sprint version, multi-valve, classic, endurance, Top Gear, motorway, and E-Rec. Mixes of like, who's doing all these mixes and why?
I've seen that. I've seen that single before. Maybe you played it before.
Yeah, this would be a neat one as a 12-inch gatefold.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
More Cars? Yes, more Cars. Oh my god. Oh, this is a promo CD. I don't probably pick this up off of eBay some point in time. But this is Cars Original 79, Dave Clark 97 Remix, Native Soul 93 Remix, and Astral Body Extension Mix. Don't ask. I couldn't tell you the difference. It had the words Gary Newman on it, and I bought it. As it happens. Okay, how many is that? 3? This was a CD single only for years and years and years. This is Absolution. Recorded the same time as the Sacrifice album. So late 90s? Help my aging mind here. Watch, it won't have a year on it. Of course not. Whenever Sacrifice came out. But so Absolution was a standalone single, and the B-sides were 2 versions of Magic, which is actually my favorite song off of the Sacrifice album. So cool cover art there.
Cool.
Okay, that's 4. And then from that same album, Sacrifice, Question of Faith was kind of a low-ranking CD release off of this one. Question of Faith with some B-sides that didn't get released for a long time. Play Like God, Whisper of Truth, and a edit of Question of Faith. So that's kind of what I like about CD singles. There's a little extras you get for like, what, £2, maybe 3. It's worth it. It's worth it. What are these? Oh, that's my 5. Do you want me to stop?
If you want to continue, you can. It's no problem.
Okay, I'll go on a little bit more with Newman. Dominion Day was off the Exile album. This is the first single. Dominion Exile eventually got released in the United States, but it was long after this. And 97 was the first year I finally got to see Gary Newman because he toured the US on the Exile tour. Saw him, met him, stumbled over my tongue many a times, but got him signed some things, and that was absolute heaven. Dominion Day alternate single. I loved his image on this tour because he had this long, like goth coat and high boots. It was kind of the beginning of his sort of industrial look. So, Voice is on here, and Dead Heaven, and a version of Cards recorded live at Shepherd's Bush Empire in '96. And what is this? Oh, this is a much later one. Okay, this is off the Pure album, I think. So Rip, back when he was really getting more into that Nine Inch Nails dark sound. So Rip came out. This has a mix of This Wreckage. That's interesting. And then a mix of Our Friends Electric is on here too. So kind of cool. This is probably another version of that. With a video, a new version of Me from Pleasure Principle album, and Prayer for the Unborn. So another, like CD1, CD2, blue, red. I really want to know how they kind of tabulated sales, if they did it on the basis of both of them. I'm assuming they did.
Yeah, I would have
And
thought.
that could be. Oh, this is the threefer, and then I'm done with Gary Newman, okay? Newman did a collab with some guy called Rico and did a song called Crazier. Really heavy industrial thing. The video is absolutely bizarre. But yeah. So this is Crazier, the blue version, which probably just has, it says CD1 is the ride. Each one has kind of a theme. I don't know. CD2 is, oh, that's CD3. Sorry. CD2 is the slide. So same song, different mixes. The Big Black Sea is on here, and Garden Man. Wow, I didn't know those two songs were on there. Things you learn when you do live streams. And the third one is The Glide. So the ride, the slide, and the glide. 3 different versions of the same single. But this fool bought all of them. Go figure. Have I played them in the last 30, 20 years? Will I? Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe one.
One day. All right, so that's it for Gary Newman. Yay, I did it.
Well done. Right, I just looked on Wikipedia and what it said about CD singles, because I was curious to like when they started. So it says here, CD singles were introduced to the public in 1986 as a new format, with commercial availability growing rapidly through 1987, replacing 7-inch singles, vinyl singles. While earlier promotional CDs existed, 1986 to 87 marked the format's commercial start, eventually peaking its popularity throughout the 90s, especially in the UK. Like you mentioned earlier about the UK, didn't you? So yeah, it does seem to be that the UK was quite hot on the CD singles over other countries by the looks of it.
And really, I really noticed it when I went over there for the first time in like late 90s. And you'd walk into an HMV or a Tower Records, and they would have, like they used to with vinyl singles, they would have like the top 20, and they'd all be in little racks, and you could pull them and buy them. But it was CD singles, and I've never seen that. I had never seen that in the United States anywhere. That would have a CD single top 20 rack that you could buy them.
So assumingly, let's say in America in the 90s, it was 7-inch singles, but it would be on sale over the CD single.
Not in the 90s. It was, I mean, vinyl 7-inch singles kind of tapered off pretty quick when CDs came to fame, if you will. But
right.
Yeah, it's almost like singles. Well, a lot of the singles went to 12-inch singles. Because I have like a number of U2 12-inch singles and Depeche Mode and stuff like that. But CD
But
singles just never, I don't know if it just didn't catch on or what. I don't get it.
so how did the song sell then?
I could, no, I'm not going to say the 90s were a lost era to me, but it was the 80s. I don't remember buying singles at all in the 80s. 70s into the beginning of the 80s. Well, most of like during the 80s, yes, they did still have them because I bought iCars 70 single in the 80s. It just tapered off as CDs came up, and then it was I don't remember seeing like racks where they would just have singles and you could buy the single and take it. I just don't remember
Yeah,
that after about 1987,
I
maybe.
can remember going to the likes of Our Price and buying singles for like £2 they were before they even charted. You could get them really cheap, and once a single charted, it was like four 99 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But if you got in there just before it charted, you could buy them for like £2, which I often did. You know, but I've always known it like that. I've never known it any other way. So you know,
But
it's
yeah, it was just so interesting to me to go to, like I said, Tower Records in London, and the first thing you see, you walk in the door, is the top 20 or top 40, and it was just racks and racks. And I'm going, oh my God, I bought all kinds of stuff. A lot of the stuff I'm showing now is probably stuff I picked up then.
yeah. But anyway, moving on to a different artist, Gabrielle, a female singer in the UK, with her big hit "Dreams." Came out, I think, '93.
New to me, never heard of her.
Oh yeah, this is you would have heard this song. It was a big hit. It would have been all over the place internationally, I'd imagine. Rise as well, one of her slightly later ones. This was a good song of hers, very good song of hers. If you really cared, I think that came out in '96. I think. Give me a little more time, very good song of hers. This too was from '96. And also you have a cover of "Walk On By"
Oh, wow.
by Gabrielle. Yeah, nice song, nice cover actually. So yeah, 5 from Gabrielle.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what I've shown. I want to repeat myself. Oh, saw those already. It's this little pile over here. I'd like to show that one too. That's over YouTube, and I want to show those separate. Strategic planning. Dang it, where's everything? Oh, I'll show one more of those. How about that? I can't remember which. I saw you show a feeder CD single a couple of weeks ago, and I can't remember which one it is.
Was it a CD single?
Yeah. It's like Tumble and Fall or Feeling a Moment or one of those.
I can't
I could be
remember.
wrong.
I picked up a few 7-inch singles.
Maybe that's what it was. It could have been. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm ready. So this is the one I thought you had shown. So it was Feeders Pushing the Senses. And this was the tour I finally got to see Feeder. I went to England and they were playing at the Brixton Academy. So I went to that on this tour. So that was fun. Pushing the Senses, his Eye for You, Crowd of Stars, and a video on that one. I think the CD singles are good value, personally, but that's just me. Okay, Rob Walker, if you're here, Don't ask me where I found this. I can't tell you. Paris Angels single Fade. By far my favorite song that Paris Angels ever did. Completely unknown here in the States. But this is just Fade, the single, and a bunch of B-sides. I'm pretty sure I got this off of eBay. It might have been a Discogs thing I found. Huge Paris Angels fan. I don't know how I got into the Paris Angels. It might have been that I saw a video for this randomly on YouTube or something and went, my God, that's good. I want to get it. So I have it on vinyl. I have it on everything. Another version of Vertigo CD single. So I have this one has the Jackknife Lee remix and Neon Lights. And quite honestly, like U2 CD singles are not easy to find. Ooh, there's another one.
I think I might have well myself somewhere.
This is Last Night on Earth. I can't remember what album this is off of. Not Octoon Baby. Oh, it's Pop Mart. So a lot of the pop. I saw U2's Pop Mart tour twice for reasons I will not go into. Let's say my first experience was ruined by somebody, so I had to go see them again. And how about the Discotheque CD single?
Yeah, I've got that one.
That came out before the album came out in 5 different. This is what I don't like. You get a CD single and it has 5 remixes and maybe another extra song, but I'm sorry, I don't want 5 remixes of the same damn song.
No, pointless.
I didn't like that. All right, so that's my U2 Paris Angels feeder pile there.
Right, I've got a whole pile of Green Day here.
Ooh, do it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Some of them will be the same, just because like they're CD1 and CD2 variants.
Of course.
Bear with me. So these are all great hits. Warning. Great song. Yeah, that other one will wake me up when September ends. CD2.
Wake
Not
me
sure
up.
why that's different. I have to look into it further. Maybe it's got different B-sides. Who knows? Yeah, another warning. Also features the single Minority plus 2 previous unreleased tracks. So, oh no, yeah. So we have these 2.
Mm-hmm.
Time of Your Life on a cardboard cover. We have Jesus of Suburbia. Holiday. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Another copy of Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Slightly
Great
different.
song.
It is a great song. When I Come Around, I think this was off the Dookie album.
Love that song.
Yeah, I do like their earlier stuff. What else do you have here? Hitching a Ride. I love this one, Minority. Great song. We have Geek Stink Breath. And another favourite of mine, Basket Case. It's got like a plastic sleeve to this. And, yeah, nice condition.
Nice cover too. I like that cover art.
It is a nice cover. And finally, Redundant. So yeah, that's got 14 of them there. So yeah, all Green Day.
These covers.
Now I've got to put them away now.
Yeah, that's the fun part. I mean, what should I show next? How about the pile of Some of my weirder stuff.
Bit of weird and wonderful.
Weird and wonderful. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But now, you may or may not. Do you remember a band called The Music?
Yes.
So I discovered them really early in the game, and I'm wishing I had bought their first album on vinyl because A, it's worth a small fortune, and B, they've never reissued it since it came out. But I picked up their CD singles as they were getting released. So their first one was Take the Long Road and Walk It. And I love their sort of spin art. All of their albums, most of them, are kind of similar to this, and they did that with the singles too. But so Take the Long Road and Walk It, Alone, Rain Dance, and then a video. Bargain. Then we have Getaway, was I think their second single. It might have been their first one before Take the Long Road. I got you. Yeah, that's a good one. Getaway, Dragon Song, and Getaway video. The music were out of Manchester or somewhere up in the north anyway, but good band. This is an EP. I can't show that one. That's illegal.
Illegal.
The Truth Is No Words. I love this song. This is still off their first album. They, for anyone who's never heard the music, for me, it just has this sort of circular beats and riffs, and their bassist is amazing. And the bassist, Stuart Coleman, I think he went on to play bass with the Streets, if I remember right. I could be wrong. But this is a great song. So, Truth Is No Words. The video stuff? More videos. So, good single from the music. More from the music. This is The Truth Is No Words. And it's CD number 2. Can't remember if there's. That's tricky. The only difference is the hype sticker. This one is red and one is green. And this one actually has songs on it. So, what is it for? Turn out the light, and an edit of Truth Is No Words. Great song. It's from them. Then we get to their second album. It's called Welcome to the North. Love that one too. Freedom Fighters. I bought this one when I was in England. Saw them a couple of times. I saw them on Lollapalooza Lollapalooza like 2000 something, 2003. And they came to the States, but they played the backstage, and it was like me and maybe 5 people. And it was so much fun. Met them, they signed some stuff for me. Then I saw them at the Hammersmith Palais before they closed it. And that was an experience. That was on this tour, I think. So Freedom Fighters CD2. Solo, a remix of The People, which was a big song from their first album. Then their popularity waned. They did one more album called Strength in Numbers, and this is the lead single off of that, Strength in Numbers. Symbol of Hope, What Am I, and Traps. Great band. Their stuff. I have one album. I have their Welcome to the North album on vinyl. Never found their first album on vinyl in any condition worth purchasing. And their last album, I don't know if it ever got released on vinyl. It might have done. But yeah, 3 albums and they were done. So this is, for me, these are like the treasures because they're obscure bands that people are like, who the hell are they? Though this is what I look for. I look for, oddity bands that people aren't into as much as the norm. I'm weird that way.
Stuff that gets overlooked or underrated.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I've got two artists here. So I've got U2, and are you familiar with Fatboy Slim?
Yes, I've actually seen Fatboy Slim. How about that?
Have you really? Norman Cook.
It was a good time. It was loud.
Yeah, I bet. I think he had about 5 number ones in the UK. But we'll start off with U2. So yeah, I too have that single,
Yeah.
and also I have Even Better Than the Real Thing.
You're the real thing.
When did this come out? 91. Is it really? Wow.
Yeah, that was on Octane, baby.
Yeah, that is going back a bit, then, isn't it? Didn't realise it was that old. It's very good condition actually for its age. So, but yeah, those two. And Fatboy Slim. Yeah, 2 of these were number 1. I don't think Gangsta Tripping. I think that might have been 2 or 3 spot in the charts, but still a really good hit. Gangsta Tripping. Big number 1 in the UK. This was Right Here, Right Now.
Oh yes, huge.
It still stands out well today, I think, this song. And,
yeah, indeed.
Big hit. And also Praise You as well as a big hit of his. So there's 2 very, very big hits. 3 very good singles. Fatboy Slim.
Very nice.
Very nice. Over to you.
Take down half my paperwork while I'm at it. Oh, you're gonna want to see that one. Yeah, I'm putting that one aside for sure.
Is this more feeder?
Nope. I still have more of that. We'll save that for what?
I'm jealous.
Okay. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you the one that I'm like, you're gonna want to see this one. So I know you're a huge REM guy.
Yeah. Ooh.
The Great Beyond CD single.
I don't have that one.
And I'm pretty sure I bought that because the album hadn't come out yet. So it's Great Beyond, The One I Love, Live at Glastonbury. Everybody Hurts Glastonbury, and Man on the Moon. I've seen REM once. I've seen Michael Stipe and parts of REM. I went to the Tibetan Freedom Fest when I lived in DC. And the first day the whole festival got canceled halfway through it because lightning struck and it killed somebody in the stadium. Yeah. But before that happened, it happened like early afternoon. Michael Stipe played a song. I think they did Man on the Moon, and it was with Tom York of Radiohead. That was pretty cool. Then I saw REM much later at the Fillmore here in Denver, and it was the only time I got to see a full REM show. But yeah, so REM CD single. Here's an obscure one. So the reason I got into this band was I went to England. I went to go see Mission of Burma at the ICA, and this band was opening for them, and they're called Your Code Name is Milo. And they were kind of a math rock band. They had like 7 or 8 people in it. I remember the stage was full. Absolutely brilliant. I was just like, oh my God, I have to get into these guys, and ended up with a bunch of CD singles. So this is their single called Steve, which is actually a quite good song. Yeah, they do kind of angular, edgy math rock, crazy tempo changes and shouts and yelps and bleeps. I love them. But Your Code Name is Miles. Steve, 17. They were another band that did really incredible artwork. Their albums are like this too. This came off the Ignoto album, which is their second album. Never got big in the United States. What a shock. And another version of 17 with a different cover. B-sides, videos, no, just all videos beyond that. So that one. Then there's another band out of Aldershot that I got into called Reuben. The lead singer is Jamie Lenman, who went on to do solo albums that I still collect to this day. So I have 2 or 3 albums from Reuben. I have all their albums, but that's a couple of singles that they did back in the day. This one is Deadly Lethal Ninja Assassin. It's from their last album. Another band, crazy cover art, sort of throwback to that Queen Night of News of the World cover in a way, that Iron Giant robot thing. And then Blood Bunny. Hang on, Blood Bunny Larkhall. Don't know. They're similar to Your Codename Is Miles. They have that kind of edgy math rock tempo changes. A lot of borderline screamo, but not that heavy. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it for that round. So Ruben, Your Codename Is Milo, and REM.
Nice one.
There's a lot of freaking.
I think I've only got like 2 REM singles on CD. I don't have that many. I have all their albums. I picked up an album which has a lot of their B-sides and rarities on as well, quite recently. It's quite cool. Right then, so moving more into sort of the pop genre, we have here 5 from Paul McCartney. From a lover to a friend.
I've ever seen a Paul McCartney CD single.
Have you not? Oh.
No.
Yeah, it's like you were saying earlier about different versions of the song. We have 3 versions of the same song here. So yeah, different remixes. And yeah, this came out 2001. That's the CD.
I don't think I remember that song.
No, I don't. I can't say I recall it. I think I bought this in a load of other Paul McCartney stuff. Freedom. Probably the same year or thereabouts. Beautiful Night. I think it's from his Flaming Pie album.
Yeah, I like that song. It's a little long because the whole end of it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night.
I do notice with McCartney stuff, you do get these different variations. They certainly aim their stuff at collectors, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yes. 2 Beautiful Nights, and also I think this too is a special. Oh, it's missing its second CD.
Oh no.
Oh well.
You got
no, it's available separately, and this is Young Boy. So yes, we have 2 CDs here, and the second CD is available separately. So you don't get it. You don't have it. So
you had to go buy it separately. Oh, that's cheap. Boom.
Yeah, a bit of a yeah. Where is it then? I want it. Maybe I have it in my box somewhere. I think I may have another copy of it. So yeah, maybe I do have CD2 somewhere. So yeah, Young Boy.
Too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's odd that they've done that. They could just have it as a singular slot for the CD, but yeah, that's a bit odd. Never mind. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I could show those, and I could show. Oh my God, I'm running out. How is that possible?
Really?
No, well, I have crap loads of Biffy Clyro, but nobody wants to sit through that for an hour. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 more feeders. There you go. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. So, are you familiar with the band Sugar?
Yes. Sugar Ray?
No, not Sugar Ray. Sugar.
Sugar. No, I'm not.
Okay, so Sugar were kind of like a power pop band that Bob Mould formed long after Husker Du disbanded. Bob Mould went solo for a long time and formed a new band called Sugar. 1990, mid-90s, early 90s, 91, somewhere around there. A couple of albums, and I did find some CD singles. Now, so starting off with Your Favorite Thing, which was actually a big MTV 120 minutes type fan favorite, at least of mine. Anyone that's like into Bob Mould going, oh my God, I love this stuff. And some of these got compiled onto a Record Store Day box set last year for this album. And they're doing another one this year too. So Your Favorite Thing, B-sides on this. Oh my gosh, teeny weeny fun, dude. Oh, that's lyrics. No wonder. Oh, Mine's an Island, Frustration, and You Can Tell Me are the B-sides. So again, Feeder, Sugar were one of those bands that did great B-sides that you could collect because they were not on any albums until much later. So If I Can't Change Your Mind was actually a pretty big song for him. And this is one I can still hear this on internet radio to this day. So nice little guitar song, If I Can't Change Your Mind, with Clown Master, which is a B-side I love. Anyone, and then I think it's a live version of Hoover Dam, which is off of Sugar's first album called Copper Blue. Love these guys. They're just reformed. I have tickets to go see them in August, and I'm wearing my earplugs, and I know damn well they are loud. G Angel with another single off of, I think it's the Fuel album, File Under Easy Listening. They call it Fuel for short. G Angel, Explode and Make Up the Slim, After All the Roads Have Led to Nowhere. There's another single off of this era that they put all together for that Record Store Day box set that came out last year that cost way too much money. And I was like, I have all these songs on CD single. I don't need them. So I didn't buy it. All right. How about some signed Feeder stuff?
Why not? Why not?
So this is We Are the People, signed. It looks like a Taka signature. I could be wrong. It doesn't look like Grant.
I'm jealous. I want one.
Can't tell. Can't tell. What else is on here? I don't know. Oh, Calling Out for Days, which I have never seen released yet on a compilation. Then I think you're familiar with this era of Feeder. So we have Tumble and Fall off of Pushing the Senses.
Oh, yes. Yes.
With Shatter, which is another really, really, really strong B-side. And then acoustic version of Tumble and Fall. And then, of course, they did another CD single of Tumble and Fall, and Mr. Completist had to have both with a B-side of Victoria on that one. So,
Why not?
yeah.
No, why not?
Why not? Why the hell not? But yeah, when they finally did compile a lot of their B-sides onto an album, it's called Picture of a Perfect Mind or something like that. Released on vinyl. It was extortionately expensive, but I didn't care. I had to have it, so I bought it. So I have that one. I think they recently reissued that through the Feeder website. But that's what I have for this round, sir.
Okay, okay. Just trying to sort out my next lot. Right, yeah.
Isn't it?
More pop music. So yeah, this time Michael Jackson, You Are Not Alone.
Oh, very cool.
We have Give In To Me. Who's the guitarist on here? I can't remember who featured.
Oh, I can't
remember. Special guitar performance by Slash.
Slash?
Slash, yeah.
Oh, that is Slash. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Who is it? You know what? I don't remember this.
I don't remember that one either.
I'll probably know when I hear it. It includes Brothers in Rhythm and Moby remixes. That's interesting. What? Moby remixes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's off. Presumably, it's off the Dangerous album. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. 91. So yeah, it might be the Dangerous album.
Oh,
Will You Be There? So this is probably the same year. 91, yeah. 91.
let's say, why don't I remember these songs?
I know. I'm not familiar with all of them. This one is, because this was a big hit. Black or White, of course.
Oh, yes.
But some of those others, not so much. So yeah, 5 from Michael Jackson.
Very nice.
Those.
I will do 5 more Biffy Clyros. How about that? And what is this? Ooh. Promo copy. Oh, I gotta show that too. Okay. Again, major Biffy Clyro completist. So their album after their second album, whose name still escaped me, was Infinity Land, which was the first tour I saw Biffy Clyro at the Cambridge Junction. And who opened? Boxer Rebellion opened, and somebody else, and I really got into them too, and I can't remember. But anyway, all right. First, this was not first single, I don't think. Only One Word Comes to Mind. I want to say Glitter and Ash was, but this is a great one. So that Drown in Natural Light and Gently. Again, B-sides not released. On this is the album, Infinity Lamb is the album they did a separate album of B-sides that they put on streaming. So I have seen it like on Apple Play or whatever, but not as a physical release yet. Then there's the Glitter and Trauma was the first single I remember hearing off of this album, Infinity Land. Absolutely loved it, and the video is hysterically funny. So again, another band that does absolutely bizarre artwork. B-sides are Boxenoid Death Grip and Stars and Shites. And what's this? Glitter and Trauma version 2 with Go Your Own Way Appeal Session. I didn't know they did Appeal Session. And then an Untitled Movie. Don't know. Again, a lot of these I haven't played in God knows how long. This is My Recovery Injection, the next single off of Infinity Land, with a video of the making of the video, which I honestly have never watched. I probably should. Go figure. Again, very creepy artwork. This looks like a cover of maybe a Twilight Sad album.
Creepy artwork.
Yes. Oh, this one's as creepy. So this is Only One Word Comes to Mind. Creepy artwork with a photo gallery and nothing exciting else on there. Sometimes CD singles were kind of like, wow, that's a great deal. I got all these extra stuff. And then other it's like, you get a photo gallery or a video or something. I like the ones that have songs. My Recovery Injection. Version 2, It's Always the Quiet Ones, and Corfu as the B-sides. Yeah. They were very prolific with writing songs in that day. And the last one is a promo copy that I found of Sentimental off of Puzzle with a blue, just like a little inserting thing with the CD in it. And that's all it is. One song. I think I found that on eBay. It was like no money, hardly at all. So I didn't mind picking that up. Because I'm a Biffy Clyro completist. If I put all my Biffy Clyro crap like somewhere in my living room and took a picture of it, I don't know if I would be able to fit everything in the frame. It's too much.
I'm the same now. I'm wanting to complete everything. I just want everything done and dusted. I think I caught the bug off you.
But we'll never catch up. We'll never catch up.
No, you never do everything you want, will you? It's just too much of it. Yeah. Yeah, but we're getting there.
We are getting there. These are all off puzzle. I think I'll show those later. Okay, I'm done. Next.
Right.
Next.
I'm trying to mix it up. I'm trying to sort of like not keep showing the same
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm running out. So I think my Biffy Clyro stuff is all I have left, and then you're on. You get the rest of the show, dude.
Okay. Right. So I've got Travis here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Travis singles. So we start off with yeah, they're a great band. Why does it always rain on me? Make myself big. Oh,
Whoops. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Why does it always rain on me? We have Sing, CD1, Driftwood, CD2 of Side. Always make a big thing of these CD2 on one, don't I? gotta buy them all. Pick both up. Walking
Collect
in the
them
sun.
all. Impress your friends.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, Walking in the Sun. Love Will Come Through. I remember buying these back in, was it 2004? Reoffender. And CD1 of Side. So that's all Travis for now. So yeah,
A lot of Travis.
A lot of Travis. I've probably got some more elsewhere, but I'll do for now.
I think that's more Travis than I have collectively. I think I only have like 2 albums by them. Their biggest album, and I can't think of the title of it. I have it on CD, but I can't find it on vinyl. And yes.
Yeah.
And when I do find it, it's always like $40. So I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a bit pricey, isn't it? But it's a very good album.
Crazy. Okay. Let's do the. Is this all puzzle era? No. It could be. Yep. And that's Only Revolution. All right. This is all from one album. Holy crap. All right. So we have Who's Got a Match off of the Puzzle album. This is the second or third time I saw Biffy Clyro here in Denver in the tiniest venue, one of the smallest venues in Denver called the High Dive. Holds maybe 200 packed like sardines. There were maybe 40 people there when I saw them, so we were having a great old time. Got to meet them, talk to them, they signed stuff. It was great. So, Who's Got a Match has Umbrella as a B-side. I think I have another Who's Got a Match. This is Machines. This is a little bit later. Again, crazy cool artwork. Try saying this one really fast. Hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite. I don't even know that as B-side. I probably haven't played this in 10 years or more. This is a puzzle. This is Saturday Super House. Yeah, Saturday Super House. Love this song. Puzzle is one of those albums I recommend if people are like, who the hell is Biffy Clyro? Go to the Puzzle album. It's a really good representation of what Biffy Clyro kind of do. No, they do not set people on fire like on the cover of this, but they are a good time though. The Scared of Lots of Everything is a B-side off of that one. I think I have another one of those, but maybe not. Living is a Problem Because Everything Dies, one of their biggest singles around that time. Again, awesome artwork. And then just the clean version is the B-side, so they're not swearing left and right, but they swear a lot. Okay. Not that that's a problem. Living is a Problem Because Everything Dies, CD version 2, because really Relief or Fight is a B-side off that one. So Is that all of my Biffy Clyro singles? No, I got another pile which I will save for the next round. So,
That's
anyone
quite
sick of Biffy
quiet.
Clyro, let me know in the comments. I'm sick of Biffy Clyro. I won't be offended.
I'm just going through my collection here. I got a lot of like guilty pleasures here, and
I like Disney pleasures. They're fun.
I know, but there's so much here. I can't show them all. So I'm just trying to sort of pick out some of the cool ones. Bear with me.
Fairing. I thought I had two versions of that one. Where did that go? It disappeared. There it is.
Right. Right, I have a whole stack here, so yeah, probably more than 10. I'll quickly whiz through this. So another Ocean Colour Scene single, 100 Mile High City. Ocean Colour Scene.
Cool.
Big hit from Top Loader, Dancing in the Moonlight, which the band got sick of playing because everyone requested it. So yeah, it's a great song, Dancing in the Moonlight by Top Loader. You probably like that. Richard, have you not heard that one?
I've not.
You've probably heard of this. The Offspring, Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Yep.
HMV import. Blink-182, All the Small Things.
Yep. All the small things.
We have a U2, Mysterious Ways.
Love that song.
You're probably familiar with A, are you, Richard? Nothing? Have you heard of Nothing by A?
Absolutely. They just put out a new album.
Have they?
Shocking. Yeah.
This is probably like 20 years old.
I'm looking for their second album called A versus Donkey Kong, and it got reissued in 24, and I'm trying to hunt that down.
All right. That's interesting. I didn't know they were still going.
No, I think they just reformed. They're doing some live shows in England, and yeah, but I was like, ooh, that's interesting. Now, 100 Reasons got back together and did an album, and I was like, eh. So we'll see what remains to be seen when A is probably in their 40s now. So
yeah. If they might be better, you don't know. Like I said, it might be even worse than what they were. The Cardigans, Loveful. That's a lovely single.
Love Cardigans.
Yeah,
yep.
Really nice single. We have a cover, Tainted Love by Marilyn Manson. But what I like about this particular single is the B-sides are covers by sort of lesser known bands such as Mest and Stabbing Westward. Have you heard of those two?
I've heard of Stabbing Westward.
Stabbing Westward has got a cover of Bizarre Love Triangle, and it's really, really, really good. It's better than this actual Tainted Love single.
Holy!
I believe this was on for a movie. I think it was 10 Things You Hate About Me. I think it starred Keith Ledger. I have a feeling. So yeah, some of these B-sides. And Mess has got a cover of Melt With You, which is really, really good as well.
Oh my gosh, love that one too.
Mess. Mess. What did I say? Melt With You and Stabbing Westward is the Bizarre Love Triangle. So, yeah, I recommend picking this up and maybe eBay it because those two covers are really, really good. I think they're better than the originals. Yeah,
I'm going to look that up for sure.
Front cover said not another teen movie. Yeah, it could be.
Movie.
Yeah, because it is. Yeah. Sorry, you're right. So yeah, not another teen movie. So yes,
I can see Marilyn Manson doing a cover of that. So that's interesting. All right.
They May Be Giants, Boss of Me from the TV series Malcolm in the Middle.
I don't know Bots and Me, but I know they might be giants.
Yeah, the Maybe Giants. Yeah, again, the B sides on here are really good. Reprehensible, excellent song. It's equally as good as Boss and Me. You know, it's kind of like a jazzy number, but really enjoyed the B sides on here. What else we have here? Ugly Kid Joe, Cats in the Cradle.
I remember them.
You remember that one? The Smashing Pumpkins did The End is the Beginning is the End for the Batman and Robin movie.
Batman thing, I
Yeah.
think.
Good single though. The film not quite so good, but good song by them. Oh, I love this one. I absolutely love this by the Canals 74
Yes.
75.
I discovered them last year, and they I think it's that album. It's that album. Shit, I can't think what it's called, but I have that album.
I have the
And
album. Yeah, I have the album. Yeah, again, single with very good B sides on it as well. I think there's some live stuff on there which is very good. I love this when this came out back in, was it 2002? Nickelback, How You Remind Me.
yeah, they're kind of a play that everybody loves to hate.
I don't think it's been overplayed. I think this song to death, which has kind of killed it for me. But back in the day, I really loved it. So it is a good song.
And I like that album that song is on. Then after that, I didn't like them anymore.
A copy of Mad World, performed by Michael Andrews, featuring Gary Jules.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good cover. We have a later release of Prince 1999, which came out in 99, just before the millennium, of course. So yeah, reissue single, re-release single, I should say, of Prince's 1999.
Very nondescript cover for a Prince single.
Yeah, it's quite basic, isn't it?
It is.
Blondie, Maria.
Maria. I know that one.
That'll be the one. Bram Van 3000, Drinking in LA. I loved this when this came out.
That's new to me.
Yeah, it's a really good single. Bram Van 3000, Drinking in LA. I believe it featured on an advert on UK TV, and when I heard it, I thought that's a really good song.
Yeah, it says Rolling Rock. I didn't know you can get Rolling Rock in the UK. Oh.
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, Rolling Rock. Yeah. A lovely single by Sixpence None the Richer, Kiss Me.
Good band. Horribly underrated.
They are. Yeah, they are. I do have the album as well, so very good single. And the New Radicals, You Get What You Give.
Oh, I love that. Yes, I think that album. I think I have it on CD. I don't have it on vinyl. The whole album is really good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, just a bit of a one-hit wonder, I think, wasn't it? If I'm not.
Yeah, for a lot, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. So yeah, that'll be it for now. Over to you, Richard.
Very nice. I can wrap up my Biffy Clyro montage. Okay, what album are these from? Folding Stars, I think, is still from Puzzle. So these might be out of order. Yes, I'm one of those freaks that puts CDs and albums in order of release. And when they're not in order, I get frustrated sometimes. Not Asexual Meat Kitchen is the B-side off of this one. Really bizarre song, but it definitely works. Mountains was a massive single for Biffy Clyro in the UK, as far as I recall. B-side on this is Little Soldiers. Great song. This is Only Revolutions. What's the song? The Captain. That was another big one for them. I am the captain. Well, that's mountains. Never mind. Captain, good song. Help Me Be Captain is the B-side. And I don't remember that one. This is very dark. Many of Horror, which was another big one for them in the UK. Also available on a double 7-inch, which I actually think I have. B-side on this is called Toot Toot Toot, all one word. Go figure. This is Golden Rule. Love this one. Not that Golden Rule. It is the B-side of Pray Hey. I need to have like a CD carousel, CD single party and just put all these on and play them. I honestly don't think I've heard these B-sides in ages. Okay, this Bubbles. Love that cover art with the beach walk and kind of beach footprints. Very strange. B-side is Sad Sad Songs. And last but not least, and then I'm out of CD singles, I think. This is God and Satan, which is an absolute banger of a song. Another amazing cover art with Hawkwind. I had to read that twice. Hawkwind is the B-side off of that one. So, if anyone ever needs Biffy Clyro CD singles, you know where to call. Hi. I have them all. Figure if Nick by Nobody can have every copy of Cars ever printed in the history of the world, I can have every CD single done by Biffy Clyro, right?
Yeah, you got quite a lot there, actually, haven't you?
A lot.
Right. I got like 2 stacks in front of me, and I'm wondering which should I go for. I got some more Green Day. I got some more Stereophonics. But being that I've showed some of that stuff already, I'm probably going to hold off and show various artists.
Okay.
Like I did before. So, yeah, start off with Tori Amos, Crucify. I think she had. What was the other hit she had that year? Was it Cornflake Girl, I believe, wasn't it? So yeah, Crucify. Yeah. Well, two very good singles from her. We have a re-release of John Lennon's Imagine.
Oh wow!
Featured a special enhanced CD with the video, the music video. Also have Happy Xmas, War Is Over on here, Give Peace a Chance, and of course, yeah, the video as well. Red Hot Chili Peppers, by the way. I do have another one of theirs, but I no longer have it, and I regret giving it away now.
Oh.
Bohemian Like You by the Dandy Warhols. We have a cover of Hell's Bells on here.
Really?
Yeah, and it's really good. And also a single a B-side called Lance, which is really, really good as well. So, yeah, not only do you get the great single, Bohemian Like You get 2 really good songs on here. I don't think they're on any of the albums. But yeah, Hell's Bells and Lance are really, really good songs on there as well. I bought this back in the day. When I bought my copy, it was on cassette. And that would have been in 1996. Babylon Zoo, Spaceman.
Ooh, not familiar with that
one. Was a #1 in the UK. The album, I think, was a bit of a flop. And it kind of, that was it, him done. But this was straight to #1. So we have a one-hit wonder. We have I Get Knocked Down But I Get Up Again by Tub Thumping.
Tub thumping, Chumbawamba. I get knocked down. Don't get up again.
That's the one. Came out in 97.
Great song.
If Rob Walker is watching, we have the Seahorses, Blinded by the Sun.
Now, I've heard of them, but I've never heard anything by them.
Right. I think, isn't it one of the Stone Roses part of this band? Or am I mistaken? Corner Shop, Brimful of Usher, Norman Cook remix. If you heard the original, it is completely different. The original Corner Shop single, but when Norman Cook got hold of it, he made it a really good hit. Went straight to #1 in the UK. I think it was about 97, 98, right about then. See what it says on the back. Yeah, 98. So yeah, if you'll probably like that one, Richard.
Probably would. I know Corner Shop, I just haven't heard that one.
Yeah. Hathaway, Life, early 90s hit.
Oh, I remember that one. Yep.
Yeah, still holds up pretty well. Horrible album cover. But
wow.
great song. Vindaloo by Fat Les. Celebrating
Never heard that one.
The England's World Cup in 1998. Great song. Features all sorts of artists which came together to put this together. So yeah, John Squire plays guitar with the Seahorses.
Oh, okay.
We have Adolescents, Bring Me to Life.
Their stuff is really hard to find nowadays.
Yeah, to be honest with you, this is the only kind of album which appealed to me when this album came out. I know this isn't the album, but you know, after the album came out, the appeal wasn't quite the same because the hits weren't quite so good. I mean, this was a really, really strong hit, Bring Me to Life, but after then they kind of faded out a bit. I know they had several albums out after that single. And a great song by Texas, Say What You Want.
Oh yes.
Yeah, really, really nice single. And that is it really. I mean, I've probably got a few more to go. But if you're all done, Richard.
Yeah, I have none left. I thought I had pulled way too many, but apparently not.
Well, I knew I did quite a lot here. Maybe we can show a few more. Kula Shaker, Sound of Drums, really good song.
Yeah.
And an even better song of theirs is Shower Your Love for Kula Shaker. Two very good songs from Kula Shaker. What else do we have? Got a bit of Sheryl Crow. All I Want to Do.
All I want to do is have some fun.
That's the one. And If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow. Supergrass, Moving, just keep moving.
Supergrass were never that big in the States, and I can never figure out why. They're so good.
Got a few more Green Days, another copy of that. Deep Stink Breath. We have Longview, Green Day.
Yep.
Nice cover. And we also have American Idiot by Green Day. And that's pretty much it, really. So, yeah, there you go.
Very nice.
So, yeah. I mean, I've got Oasis, and I've probably got other stuff somewhere on my shelf, but I think we showed enough, really. So yeah. So yeah, you got some good ones there. Those feeder ones are yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for a guy who lived in the middle of the United States to have some of that stuff, how did you get into this? I get asked that a lot. How did you get into these obscure bands? And some of them I can't even tell you how it happened. If it would just be like going through YouTube or whatever websites, just finding links to a video and just going, wow, that's a great song. Who did it? And going from there and just deep diving into, obscure bands. Biffy Clyro, Feeder. Well, Feeder I go way back with because my first time I heard Feeder was when I think I heard High on the radio. And that was what's that album? Damn it. The album that has that on it. Ah, can't remember the name of it. My brain is dead right now. But yeah, that was 97. So that was, early Feeder. And just kept snowballing from them. But the hardest thing here is finding now with the rise of internet, and no, I've been on the internet since AOL. That's how old I am, and dial-up modems and all that crap.
Yeah, well,
But
that's where I started.
yeah, had it not been for the internet, I wouldn't find out about half of these things, unless I found like a copy of the NME sitting around somewhere and leaf through it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know about half of them.
Are you going for a full collection of Gary Newman singles?
Singles, probably not, because there's just so flipping many of them out there. I think as far as like completestness goes, I'm like drawing the line, especially now. I mean, I'm in my 60s now.
But the CD singles might be doable, though, mightn't they?
Maybe, but then it comes down to, again, finding half of the ones that were only released in the UK that never got released here, finding them, and then, oh, this is a UK import. I'm going to charge you $15 for it. Well, no.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it, for postage? Yeah.
Well, or even if I do find it here, $15 for a CD single just because it's a Gary Newman import. I'm like, well, no, I'm not paying for the name. I don't care that. I care, but I don't care that badly to be a completist. I mean, all of these ones I showed today, I can't tell you the last time I played 99% of them. They
No,
they just languish in this as part of a collection, and that's not what collecting is about. We always say it's about the music. Well, you're not playing it; it's just sitting there doing nothing.
this is it, isn't it? It's when the it's when music stops being music and becomes collecting.
Yeah. No, I'm a music enthusiast who collects, and when you put those two storms together, it becomes problematic, or it can.
It does.
But
It does.
one of the reasons I'm doing that whole vintage vinyl revisited thing is to go through these things and play records that I haven't listened to in ages and rediscovering Billy Idol and rediscovering Icicle Works and rediscovering, whoever, that, Bowie album that you haven't played for 20 years. It's just part of the collection. Get it moving, listen to them. So. Again, at the same time, I keep buying new crap all this month. My video for what I bought this month, I may have to break into three parts because there's just a lot. And Rob Walker knows. I found an auction on eBay that was selling 5 Deacon Blue CDs, full CDs for $10 for the
Right.
lot. I was like, I'm saying no to that because I didn't have any of them. Boom. Now I have 5 new albums to listen to, and it cost me nothing. I'll do that. But it's the, $40, $50 reissues and stuff like that that add up way too fast.
Yeah. I notice on eBay when you like when there is a lot of like albums of the same artist or like a nearly complete discography, they whack the price up quite a lot compared to what might they be separately. You know,
Well, it depends on who it is, but yeah,
depends
yeah,
on
I've
who it
noticed
is.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, complete studio albums of whoever, $300. I'm like,
it's a
no.
lot. It's a lot, isn't it? When it's 200, £300, and I'm thinking, well, it's probably not even worth that, like individually. Surely not. But
But you
they
get
hype them
one in
up.
one shot.
I think it's the convenience they try to sell you, doesn't it? Well, you don't have to look for it; it's all here. But
Right.
you're gonna pay a premium.
Yeah, and then plus they'll pack it in a pizza box and ship it wrapped in string.
What's the best Deacon Blue album?
For me, I got into them on the strength of Raintown, which I think is
I'd say
shockingly, it's such a strong album, and it's their debut album. And I was like, oh my God, this is good. But again, I just picked up 5 new ones, and listening to those, they all have merits and they're all good. I can't say there's a bad Deacon Blue album.
no. I'm trying to find my copy. Ah, well, I have a few Deacon Blues on vinyl. We have it's maybe big.
And Rob Walker recommended a couple. See if you have them.
So
Yeah,
Rain Down, of course,
so good.
is very good album. Also have 12-inch singles of Dignity, which are packed in the side like you do. Oh, this is actually what I do. Nobody else does this. So there's two copies of Dignity around, 12-inch single. It's a brand new recording of Dignity, and also the original as well on 12-inch. 2 very nice copies, and also the other album, When the World Knows Your Name.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that Rob was like, "Oh, you need to get that one." That is a very good album. I love it.
Yeah, I recommend both these albums. Also, I think I might have a 90s one, which has a load of like rarities on it. Where is that? Let's have a look. I think I need to thin down my record collection. Too many records, I think. So yeah, I have this as well. Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was another one that was in that 5 CD lot. That's a double CD.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It's got 23 songs, including 9 previously unreleased. So yeah, a lot of stuff on there. So yeah, that came out 1990. So snap up the 90s vinyl whilst it's cheap, because it's not always going to be cheap. It's probably going to go up in the next 10 years quite a lot, I would imagine.
No, it's so true. But yeah, Deacon Blue, one of those bands I would say again, I've heard Raintown. I really want this. I still want there's a Legacy Edition double CD that has like a live set and a bunch of other stuff on it. And that sells for kind of stupid money. And I'm like, I'm not paying $50, $60 for a double CD. I don't care if it's a Legacy Edition or what.
Yeah, because when CDs get pricey like that, it's kind of like, well, I don't want to pay that for that. It's just a CD at the end of the day. And Legacy editions, deluxe copies.
Well, yeah.
you know, it's good to have, but like,
Yeah, I trying to put it would be nice but if I find it in the wild for a great price, then I'll buy it.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
going to, yeah, go out on a line and spend $50 on, you know.
yeah. So this is it, me for me, really. A lot of these like bands and things. There's some I would like to complete, yes, and I'll be on a mission to eventually complete them. But there's some stuff I'm just going to leave to chance, leave it to sort of the thrift stores, charity shops. If I come across it, then I'll pick it up for like 50p or a pound or whatever it is. But
Right.
yeah, until then, really, I'm quite happy just to sort of wait patiently. But,
So if you go to like a record fair in the UK and they have CDs, are they decent price or are they stupid price, or does it depend on what it is?
well, they hike them up in those record fairs. I think you probably pay a little bit more than what the charity shops would ask for them. Well, I think I have picked up a few CDs from record fairs, where I've gone round and I've not really found much in the way of vinyl, so I thought, well, I'll look at the places where people aren't looking, which is usually the CDs.
Right.
So yeah, I picked up a few in the past, but yeah, you can get lucky. There's some sellers do sell them cheap, but I think because it's a fair and they kind of want to milk it a little bit, they hike the prices up a bit. So it's not easy to get deals.
No,
But,
I agree. Yeah, we're kind of in record fair season here. There was one in Colorado Springs. There's one coming here in Denver in about a month. Then one up in Fort Collins. And so it's like, and they just travel. So it's essentially it's the same record fair, but everything I hear about them is that their prices are just stupid. Then they add, admission, and then you pay extra and get in for an hour early or whatever. And I'm like, I'm done playing that game. I just want to go to the record fair and buy records. I don't want to get, priced out of this hobby.
yeah, well, I think we all are priced out of the hobby, really. I mean, records are okay if you just want the one or two records by the same artist, but if you're going for a complete collection on vinyl, it would cost you an arm and a leg.
Yep.
Whereas on CD, it's far more doable, wouldn't it? So like my record collection, it's all bits and pieces of certain things. It's all over the place.
Yeah. But then I've been collecting for so long that there are things, certain artists that kind of got away from me over time that had I been a completist, I would have an amazing collection of whatever, fill in the blank. Public Image Limited is probably a good example of an artist I've been collecting since day one, that I have a lot of Public Image Limited stuff. And I'm glad I have it because some of it you can't find anymore. Or if you find it, it's like, you want how much? Damn, I paid $6 for that in 1991 or whatever. But
I think I have very few complete discographies on vinyl. I think I got Oasis, complete Beatles, Simon and Garfunkel. I have, and maybe complete Buddy Holly, because I think he's got like 3 studio albums, but not many.
Yeah, if an artist is easy to be a completist of, it's a more attainable goal. And you ask if I would be a Gary Newman completist even for singles, it's almost an impossible task. But album-wise, I probably do have every Gary Newman album in one way, shape, or form. But
it's gonna sound a bit grim, but like I'm finding out the easiest ones to complete are the artists that have sadly departed.
yeah, or they broke up. Like, Jellyfish did 2 albums and they were done. Well, that's easy to do, but Bob Dylan. Can you imagine being a Bob Dylan completist? Oh my word!
I've got that many albums, and I probably need another like that many CDs to complete the collection. He's got 80 odd albums, hasn't he?
Oh, not more than that. I mean, even Bowie would be hard to be a completist.
He's got 27 studio albums.
But then if okay, well, here's an example. Richard McCook collecting ABBA. He is a completist, and you can tell. And I admire his tenacity to be a completist for a band like ABBA, because there is a lot out there, and they keep reissuing, and
They wouldn't have
anniversary
that many studio albums, though, would they?
not that many, but there's compilations, and he collects their singles, and he collects the special edition double CD, whatever with
if you are collecting everything by that artist, then yeah, it is going to be a lot. But if you just target the studio albums,
that's sustainable. Yeah, for a band like ABBA, it's what, 7?
Yeah, I think
8,
so.
maybe?
Yeah, less than 10, isn't it? Got to be.
Yeah, I have about more than half of those. So
right. Yeah, but if you're going after all the compilations and all the singles, then yeah, that is a lot to do.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I completed the Beach Boys on CD, and they've got 29 studio albums. So I think if it's less than 10, it's doable. But when you're going over 10, 20, 30 odd studio albums, that gets a bit much.
I mean, you even think that under that reasoning, you would think that being a Beatles completist would be very easy to do.
Yes,
but it's who knows why? But and why did I buy the mono box after I have what I have already, and then I bought the mono box too? And I'm like,
it boggles my mind that the Beatles weren't even around for over 10 years. They were together, what, 7, 8 years? Which is such a small little amount of time, isn't it? It's like tiny. And what they accomplished in that time,
It is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing when you think about it. But like people sort of still talk about them, how relevant they are. But even though they were just a little blip of time,
yeah, I mean, this part of music history, and then there's
all of that.
I mean, the true completest of Beatles, of course, is getting all the McCartney releases, and Wings, and Lennon, and Ringo, and Harrison,
all the solo stuff.
Yeah, solo stuff and box sets and this, and I mean McCartney. It's like, damn, man.
Yeah, I mean McCartney must have quite a few albums, excluding the Wings stuff.
Yeah, I like the Wings stuff. Yeah, then there's that. Certain reissues, it's like, will you please do an archive version of Back to the Egg so I can say I have all those? Please, just do it.
Yeah, I think Wings have got 5 albums, haven't they not? If my memory serves me correctly. And Back to the Egg was their last one, which I need on CD. So I look on eBay and they're asking like 20 plus quid for it just for the CD. And it's like, wow,
That's all that's out there.
Yeah, it just seems to be that particular album of Wings is like really pricey on CD. I mean, I picked up the rest for like a couple of quid in charity shops. Just slowly built the collection up because they did the McCartney collection, didn't they? And what was it, '93? They started the McCartney collection, didn't they? Which is the full discography of the time. So I have a few of those in my collection, but. No, I need Back to the Egg to complete Wings on CD. I have it on vinyl, but I want it on CD.
Yeah, I have my original vinyl. I remember when that came out, and I bought it right away. And yeah, collectors. What are you going to do?
This is it. We it's also the interest in vinyl and having it on CD as well, isn't there? You got that that dynamic with it.
True. I think I've only this in the last 2 years, I've finally broken the cycle of I have to have it on CD and on vinyl.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
that was a very bad habit to break, especially like new stuff. Oh, I get it on CD and I get it on vinyl. Then I've
yeah.
stopped that completely.
You were talking about Richard McCook earlier, but when he buys a new album, if it's particularly if it's Bowie, he'll buy the the vinyl version and the CD version. It's just a habit. I guess he just has to have both.
Richard, we're not picking on you. We love you.
No, we're guilty of doing the same thing, so we can't we can't say anything else.
Yeah, I think it's when vinyl started really creeping up in price, I realized that this isn't sustainable to keep buying. And then now CDs are getting expensive too. I mean, some new release CDs are pushing like $14-15 mark, and I'm like, ooh.
They probably are going up a little bit, but I think there's still a bargain to be had, aren't they? CDs, you haven't got to go. I guess it's probably different in the States than it is the UK, but probably more so in the UK that you can go to charity shops and pick them up pretty cheaply. But you are going to have to sort of like go through a lot of like compilations and crap before you come across good stuff.
I think the problem here in the States is that a lot of the thrift stores and charity shops, whatever, is that they're really going through some of those things to see what they can put on the secondary market for more. So they put the junk on the shelves for $1.99 or $2.99 or whatever. And they put a Goodwill is especially bad about this. Regional Goodwill markets will have an eBay store. So like Goodwill in Seattle, go on there and you'll find Beatles stuff asking they're like, $14-15 for a CD. Because they can't put that price and put it in the store. No one's going to buy it.
I've come to the conclusion that CDs was the era for compilations. When you go into the thrift shops or the charity shops, most stuff you'll find, even if it's the singular artist, is a compilation. It's very difficult to find actual albums. There are going to be few of them. They're going to be there, but most of it's going to be compilations. It's just a sea of compilations, no matter who it is.
And really bad soundtrack albums from movies that were just ugh.
Yeah.
We'll have like one Hootie and the Blowfish song and a bunch of crap. So
yeah. Anyway, we'll end the stream here. Been a good conversation, Richard. It's been fun.
It was fun.
So we're in the stream here, just over 2 hours. So that's not bad going. And I'll have to think of doing something else. Not quite sure what that'll be, but I'm sure an idea will come to mind. So probably do that in a fortnight's time for the next live stream. So thanks everyone for watching and people chatting in the comments. Very much appreciated. Until next time, everyone. Bye for now. Bye bye.